Welcome back to the dev blog. Um, nothing, nothing really too exciting or interesting or big to report on this time around. Just a few small things. Um, some bug fixes, little minor things like that. Well, I guess there's a couple little things. So let's start with fishing. This is still in early stages. I did not write the code for this. I only tweaked it slightly. And it's broke. That's cool. Do I need the worm on the other side? Did I take the wrong kind of fishing pole? Cool. So, there's a fishing pole, but you can't use it. That's fun. How? It worked before. How did I break this? Okay, well, so never mind that, I guess. Well, I guess I'll be fixing that. How is this not? Okay. Wait, there we go. What did I? Oh, I think I'm just putting more bobbers in. Okay, that's how it's supposed to work. I'm very confused. Right click to place it. And you break them. I can't reach these. That's cool. I thought you could use the fishing pole to break them. Okay, so clearly the code is buggy. So yeah, maybe don't use it. Worms are just a random drop from dirt. You can catch a couple different fishes, which can then be cooked into roasted things. These textures will all be replaced because they look like garbage. But I digress. So yeah, oh, that's fun. Okay, not really sure what caused that crash. I'm the only person on, and all I was doing was messing with fishing. Maybe fishing breaks it? I don't know. We've been getting some issues from the mobs in mobs redo, undefined local variables or something. I don't know. Template1 is aware of the issue. He's trying to figure it out. It sounds like there might be something engine related that got broke with 5.2.0, or maybe not necessarily broke, but maybe mobs redo was relying on a function that was never working the way it was really supposed to be. I'm not really sure, but the issue is aware. He is working on it. So the issue's aware. He is aware of the issue and is working on it. So we'll see. Moving along. Fun, I fell into a drawer. A hole, rather. I said drawer because that was the next thing we were going to talk about. Also, I'm going to switch to daytime. So the drawers here had an issue, which I can't demonstrate because it doesn't happen anymore. Well, there it was for a fraction of a second. You saw how there was the inventories of the drawers still showing there for a little bit. There was a bug. Who reported the Daniel one, wasn't it? Let me take a quick look here. Blah blah blah. Yeah, Daniel one pointed it out. It would leave those little icons showing, and you could place items into them and lose your items and not get them back. So I fixed that. Also, the Z fighting with drawers should be fixed now, which that's what actually broke the entity removal of the items. So I reported that to the mod creator, put in a solution and a proposed fix. We'll see what happens, but it's fixed locally, so that's no longer an issue here. Some housekeeping things. Let me get a screwdriver here. then let's just get a bed, not a bird, a bed, one of my beds, of course. I'll just shove it here on the road because why not? So any nodes that are multiple nodes wide or long, I shouldn't say any nodes that I have added, any of the mesh nodes here. So that would be, let me just pull up furniture so we can get a good look. That would be the beds, that would be the large chest, the bench with a back, I think, oh, and the table. They can no longer be rotated with the screwdriver. So if you want to rotate them, just, well, pretty much place them the right way initially. And the reason for that is because when you place this node, it runs a function which checks what's in this position, or on a node that runs sideways, what's in that position to the side. And if it is either empty or something that can be built to, like a plant, it puts an invisible node there. And then when you dig the node, it checks that point for the invisible node and removes it. So if you rotated this, it would check for the invisible node here, but there wouldn't be an invisible node there, so it wouldn't do anything. And the invisible node here would stay here. You can't dig it. It's not buildable too. So you would basically have an invisible node and just a phantom block where you can't place anything. So you can't rotate these. You can't rotate any of the stations that are wide anymore. I don't know why I was spelling wide. I meant to spell station. So that means the sewing station, the woodworking station, the dyeing station, furniture puck, or the fuel puck creator, and the weaving loom. I believe the spinning wheel is still rotatable. Oh, and the smithy station is no longer rotatable. Continuing on with bug fixes, this was reported by Silicone Penguin. There was an issue, and I discovered some more issues, but I can't figure out how to fix them, where if you had your inventory full, and I can't really demonstrate it, but I sort of can actually. If your inventory was full, and you took a piece of armor out and placed it onto something in your inventory, so I'll put it on top of these chests here, whatever, the stack of chests would just be deleted and my crown would sit there. Now you get some phantom items, but they don't actually exist. So it says I have 88 crowns, but I actually don't. It didn't drop any in the world. It's still here in my inventory. So you shouldn't lose items anymore from trying to pull your armor out and placing it on a slot with something in it. You can see here we just got 3, so if I try that again, put the crown here and I'll put it on this one, that jumps to 4. So it still combines the items if they can be combined. So that's more or less as fixed as I can get it. However, on doing this, I discovered that there is a bug with some other things. So using more blocks, we can't use dirt in there, can we? No, I didn't think so. Good. Let's just grab some wood. This is a bug. I don't know how to fix it, so it's not going to get fixed. So don't be stupid and do this. Okay, I'm just going to take these slopes. It doesn't really matter what I take. All right, so I can grab the slopes out, and if I put them on top of, say, these torch grenades, I lose my torch grenades. I don't know how to fix that. Because if I had... Basically what this does is checks if you can fit the inventory item into inventory. And because these slopes exist here, like if I take another stack, these would fit into inventory because I could put them into either of these 2 stacks. But if I put them on top of, say, these fish... Oh wait, now it gave me a stack of 99 that I can't do anything with. Oh, because that's the wrong slope. Never mind. This slope. So it would fit in inventory because of these 2. I put it on top of the fish, I lose my fish. So you just have to be careful with that. The same thing happens with the tombstone creator here. If you take out a tombstone that you already have in your inventory when your inventory is full, and you don't put it on top of that stack, you can delete a stack of items. I don't know how to fix it because the check, if it fits in inventory, it would, but you need to put it on the right stack. It only happens with detached inventories, which the table saw uses, the tombstone creator uses, 3D armor uses. But interestingly enough, what is this thing called? Another ender chest. Ender chest. The ender chest doesn't suffer from this problem. So I can place this. I can place that ender chest there. And I can take that out and it swaps the item for me. And to my knowledge, the ender chest is a detached inventory because it can be accessed from multiple locations in the world. So I don't know why it works and my stuff doesn't. But at least the table saw has the issue too, so I don't feel so bad about it. Also, I never did clean up all of these torches from the last dev blog. Oops, I meant to do that. Moving right along. Cloudlands, the floating islands in the sky. They have been, as far as I can tell, fixed. So there was, who was it? It was either Daniel 1 or Dash Hyphen. I do not remember whom. What is this? Oh, this is something I did and never fixed. Genius of me. One of them had an island that they could visit and by looking up into the sky crash the server. And that doesn't happen anymore. So as far as I know, Cloudlens is stable. We shouldn't get any more crashes from it. So you can go back to exploring the islands in the sky. I can't demo this because I'm the admin and I have protection bypass. But areas protected with the area protection mod. So anything where you need the land deed, any protections using that method now flip people who are not a member of that protected area backwards, just like the protection blocks do. So that should prevent people from glitching through doors or walls to get into your houses or floors because it'll flip them backwards. Hopefully that works. I know it does because I did some testing because I had somebody breaking into the jail. Like, who breaks into jails? Well, this person did. So they can't anymore because it flips you backwards. So that's fixed. Looks like the last thing to mention is the one new node. Crafted in the woodworking station. Oh, I suppose I can't use a screwdriver on it. We now have a lectern, which is, here we go. A lectern here uses 2 pieces of wood and 1 book to craft. And wait for it. Let me just get one. Not with an M, with an N. And clear a slot for it. Okay, I guess I'll take 99. No, that's fine. Looks like this, you know. Pretty snazzy, if I don't say so myself. It can be stained, which I hope is working now. I had a slight bug with that, and it's not entirely okay. Yeah, so you can stain it. The book gets stained too. I should fix that so the book stays the book color, but I'm not really too worried about it. And of course, can't I do tab? I guess I can't. Okay, well, that's fine. So you can write your really long novels now. You know, for those of you that like writing long novels, I don't know what language that is, but those are all real words. They're all spelled correctly. And yeah, the title of the book will show as the info text. This is the screen you see as the owner of the node. So if you placed it, you'll see this. And if you're reading it, you won't see that. I can't show you what you will see if you're reading because I placed it, so I am the owner. But yeah, basically you just get the title centered and then the body here. And if it's long enough, you'll get a scroll bar on the side, which actually we could just do. We can just do this. Automatically get a scroll bar. The scroll bar, you know, gets smaller the more text there is, etc., etc. I don't know why I'm explaining this in such length. That's how it is. And of course, you can destroy it. I mean, that'd be pretty bad if you couldn't. Oh, one last thing. This is a pretty tiny little insignificant thing, but I'll bring it up anyways. I have changed. Oh, this is one right here. Sweet. I have changed the. It's kind of dark there, buddy. The texture for the pet scorpions. Stand ground. There we go. So if you have a pet scorpion, which one person does now because they won the contest, the eyeballs are solid black, and it has these little metal bands around its legs. So you can see a little more easily if a scorpion is a pet scorpion or a wild scorpion. And then you kind of will know whether or not you should go and attack it. Which, you know, you should always feel free to attack scorpions. And just know that, you know, they might kill you, but, you know, that is what it is. I kind of want to scare the snake guy. Hey, snake person. Where's my scorpion at? Come on, scorpion. You should be teleporting to me by now. I'm more than 25 nodes away. Where are you? Where are you at? Oh, there he is. Sometimes the scorpions can be a little dumb with their following. Like, they'll get lost and stuff. But they're supposed to automatically teleport to you. There we go. Yeah, yo. I should turn on chat. Oh, just somebody saying bed. Dumb move, bro. Dumb move. I think he got stuck. Definitely got stuck. Well, he stopped following that person. So I guess we good. I'll just leave the scorpion in the scoop. Oh, there, he got out. Stuck underground though. Hey there, who's a good boy? Yeah, so you can a little more easily tell if it's a pet scorpion or not. That's literally it. That should be it as far as any changes. Okay. Calm down. Stand your ground. Thank you. Yeah, so it's going to wrap this one up. If you want to play on the server, links or it's not really links. The server address and port and all that info is on my website, which is linked down in the video description. That page also has the keyword you will need to interact, assuming you don't already have it. Of course, if you already have the keyword for interact, you obviously also already know what the server is, so I don't know why you would care. That's going to wrap this one up. Thanks for watching. Tune in next week for another dev blog, and I will see you then.